Hello, it's James from Finney Electrical. On today's episode, we're back at my kitchen doing a second fix. Let's get into this. It's a bit of a squeeze in here today. So we've got the lights to second fix, so they've gone in nicely. They land just in front of the cupboards nicely, so when you're working on the worktops, you've got your light landing in front of you instead of behind you, casting a shadow, so they've gone in the perfect place. And then we've got some appliances to power up then. So we've got the 6mm for the induction hob, so there'll be a 45 amp switch in the back of this cupboard, along with the appliance isolation for the dishwasher and single oven. And then we've also got the microwave isolation and the extractor going into that socket at the top. So we've got a few sockets we've got a second fix then. So we're doing just stripping these now. I'm going to get these fronts on, get these screwed back, get them sleeved up, and then that'll be this bit done. And then we'll move on to sorting out these downlights for the cupboards. So we've got some JCC Sky tiles, I think called, Sky tile, and we're going to fit those then. So it's like little recessed lights, but if you look at the depth on that, there's nothing at all. You've got about that much depth. So we've got these super slimline lights to fit in there. So it should be fun. Right then, so when you install these sockets then you want to get a nice fat flat. So use like a 5.5 flat, so you can get in there and get some nice torque on it. You don't want to be using a little tiny 4mm, you can't get enough torque on it. So, and then for these earths, then what we've done is we generally put it in, bang it in a 45, and then when you tighten it up, you always hit the earth. And then when you give it a tug test, it's never going to pop out. So then we'll get this back then, and get this screwed back, and it's all ready for the painter then, to make it look good. I like to go for this nice little swoop in on the cables. And then you want to make sure that your cables aren't going to land behind these screw holes. Because if they do, it's going to be screwing into your live cables and it's just going to bang out straight away. So always try and push it back first and then get your screw in, and it should just go straight in without having to wrestle with the cables. I think I've got a bit of plaster stuck in this one. Yep. There we go. There we go, perfect. And then right at the end then, whilst you've still got a bit of wiggle room, we're just going to get the level on that and get them straightened up so it's level with this. There we go then, so if you look at this then, so we've got a slight bubble to the left. When you place it up here, we've got a slight bubble to the left here then, so it's perfect. So that means that's going to be parallel to that, and the socket's going to be, yeah, parallel to the worktops. It'll look right rather than level and looking wrong. Right, that's the above worktop socket's done then, so they're looking great. So now we've just got to do the socket in the back of here. So we've got the plug top for the mic, so that's going to feed up through here. We'll have to notch a little gap out for the plug tops to come through to plug in to the socket here. And then this then, what we'll have to do is just come through this cupboard and follow that same route up and plug in there. There we go, nice easy one then. So socket's going to go there for this one. So we're just going to notch a little bit out of here still, so I might get Johnny to even do that. So let's make this one off then. Oh, and then we get those two appliances plugged in.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit.
Go on, Gianna.
He took the midnight train going everywhere.
Go on, Gianna. This is what I get. The classic sing song when I ring them up. When they're in the van, they have a little sing along. I can't play it though, because I'm going to get copyright strikes on YouTube. I better turn it down a bit. Ready? Go on, Gianna. The joys of bringing the lads in. So yeah, they finished the job in Sheffield and they're on the way home. So Jonah goes, "Oh, I'll sing you a song." and then he's singing that beauty. I said, hang on, gotta get my camera. But yeah, I'm just ordering him a breaker now. So it's only like £5 or something, £5.98, and then they're gonna pick it up. So there we go, nice early finish for them. So they're gonna drive to Leeds, drive to Bossett, fit 2 breakers, and then they're gone. So yeah, I did a call out where the whole fuse board set on fire, and I had to, not the whole fuse board, but 2 breakers, and a lot of thermal damage through here. So just gonna send Brian a print screen of this, and he'll give him that reference, and he'll pick it up. Right, we're going to extend this hole size then for a slightly bigger hole. So we've got a hole saw within a hole saw. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to be doing. That's going to guide the bigger hole, hopefully. Hopefully there's no wood. There we go. Perfect. And the dust catcher, the dead, cut all the dust. So that's exactly what we want. So that light will fit in there perfectly. So let's get those wired up next. There we go. So there's not enough room in the ceiling to get a proper junction box in here, because it's absolute tiny. So what we're going to have to do is these singles, we're going to have to put some double insulation around it. That's 1000 volt rated, the same as the cable. So we'll get that shrinked up and we'll get that pushed above the ceiling then, if we can close off that end. We have lights. Look at this. We've got these little sky discs. We're doing some flashy thing going on. In real life, it's just constant light. But the camera's picking up some flicker. But yeah, that's that end then. So that's nice and bright in here. That's the sky disc by JCC. Super bright. So it's made those slightly bigger using the hole saw method. And then we put them in just across the room. And then yeah, tell me below what you think about the heat shrink idea. So there's no way a junction box would have fit up there because of the depth. So it's that or nothing, or a bit of tape. But I think that's better than tape, because it's actually like insulation, isn't it? Tape's not insulation. It's not 1000 volt rated, is it? But that is. So that's my thinking. So let me know below what you would have done there. Alright, the oven is out. So what we're doing then, we're going to bring this 6mm into the back of this cupboard at the top. I'm going to drill a hole underneath it for the plug top to fit through and plug in, and I'm going to drill through a hole through the side towards the back, and that'll allow this to fit through and plug in, and then that's coming to the back of the isolator for the induction hob. That's what we're fitting. Oven will plug in there, hob will line in the back. Nice and easy. Well, hey, everything's powered up then. Pete's playing with dishwasher. I've got that power in there. That's doing the dishwasher and fridge.
And James didn't do this.
James did what?
James didn't do the plumbing.
Yeah, I didn't do the plumbing. I'm definitely not a plumber. Yeah, that's in nicely there. All hoovered up, looking sweet. Back of here then we've got extractor and microwave. Let's just tidy that up a little bit. And that's everything on and working. Hey. Let's test this out. Hey, that's looking great then. So that's all we've got time for today then. So you've seen how we've powered up that kitchen then. So we had to get access to the power then, put some sockets in the back of the units then. For the lights then, we had to cut those slightly bigger then. So you saw we do the downlight trick then. We put a hole saw inside of a hole saw and made that light hole bigger. So I thought we could get some slim line, which was 73mm, but we couldn't, so we had to do a 73mm guide with a 100mm cut out to put them JCC sky discs in, but they're looking cool. Yeah, you won't believe what a difference it makes then when you get some decent lighting in a kitchen. So before I just had a little pendant in there, looked a bit dingy, didn't look very modern, but as soon as you put your 4 little spots in there, which gives it a nice light level all the way throughout, it looks brilliant. So I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's it then. So I've just done a bit of testing, everything's giving perfect readings then, so just got to produce a test certificate for that. But yeah, that's it then. So if you like this kind of content then, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you know when we next upload. So as always, have a good one from me, and you saw a little bit of Pete today, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey, finally got my haircut, flipping heck. I was like a Yeti for a month. 7th of September this thing was cut last. Oh, finally got in, finally made it back in time.